Yo homies, how's it going? So, how to move past the past. Now my intention for this video is to make it as short, simple,
fast and sweet
as possible, because I feel like when it comes to the actual process itself and moving forward from the past, it's actually quite simple. It's just due to the meaning or whatever it is that we're holding on to, whatever that means to us, that's what can make it far more complex, yeah? I find the whole term of holding on to something interesting because the whole glass of water analogy of holding on to a glass of water, and it's quite light because it's just a glass of water, but holding that for a prolonged period of time, so an hour, 2 hours, however long, it becomes heavier due to the strain of holding on to it, yeah? Whatever it is that we're holding on to in the past, that will continue to, we'll feel that strain of it because it's no longer happening. But because it was once present, we're still feeling however we felt about it at the time. So I've put together 3 questions, and these questions are designed to ask yourself so that whatever the first thing that comes to mind, that's most likely what it's going to be, whatever it is that we're holding on to. The first question being, what is it that you're holding on to? Or, what is it that you keep looking back at? Or, what is it that you can't move on from in the past? And then, why is that the case? So why is it that you're holding on to it? Why is it that you keep looking back? Or why is it that you can't move past it?
And then,
what is it that you need to feel in order to move on? Or what is it that you need to do in order to move on? Or do you even need to feel anything or do anything in order to move on? Because it can sometimes be as simple as letting go. Like I said, it can be very simple, but the meaning that we give to the things that we're holding on to, that's what can make it far more interesting, you could say. Because there's all sorts of things that happen in our lives, and there's all sorts of degrees that we feel about them. So what does the past mean exactly? The time before the moment of speaking. And so how I feel about that is so the time before the moment speaking, that's all one moment really, that's all, the past is all of that. And so, like I said before, whatever we felt at the time, because it was once present, we're still gonna feel right now. And especially when all of it goes into the past, we're gonna feel all of that. Yeah? So then, what does past mean? Move or cause to move in a specific direction, or go past or across, leave behind,
or
of time, elapse, go by. So with those things said, I feel that we can all agree that life's going in one direction, yeah. It's always moving forward. In order to move forward or move on, so move meaning go in a specific direction or manner, change position, or make progress, develop in a particular manner or direction. So if we're not changing position, or we're not making progress, or if we're not moving in that specific direction, we're making it harder on ourselves, yeah? And my way of understanding why is it that life's moving in the direction that it's going, it's straightforward, but what it means for life going in a forward direction, what it means is that life's moving in a direction of change. Because change, right, when you look at nature, to change is to grow. Yeah? In order for things, or anything to grow, it has to change, otherwise it stays the same. Now having a bit of a better understanding of what those aspects of what it is that we're holding on to or not moving past, I'd like to ask you those 3 questions again. So, what is it that you're holding on to, or keep looking back at, or can't move past in the past? And why is that? And what is it that you need to feel in order to move on? Or what is it that you need to do in order to move on? Or do you even need to do anything or feel anything in order to move on? Is it simple as letting it go? And so I really hope that you benefited from this video somehow. If there's anything that you feel like I missed out on, or if there's anything that you'd like to add, I would love to read your comments because I love creating these conversations and these discussions because it's fun, like it's endless. We all have a perspective to share on things. So without further ado, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, wherever you are. Lots of love, take care, and peace.